To say I'm excited is truly an understatement. When the Waco ISD superintendent position was announced, I knew that I needed to at least put my name in for consideration. I had watched Waco for over 5 years. I've seen the heart, the passion, the pride, and the district and in the community. I commit to ensure we will build upon the solid work in the district and the work led by Dr. Kincannon. One thing you will learn about me is that I'm a very competitive person. I love to win. In the classroom, academics, on the field, athletics, and in arts and in CTE, our students deserve the best, and school is just better when you get the W. To the students of Waco ISD, I cannot wait to meet you. You are the reason we exist, and I do not take that lightly. I cannot wait to watch you flourish and all the various programs we offer here in Waco Independent School District.
I don't come into this system saying we're going to do this, this, and this, because you don't know what you don't know. I'm on the outside looking in, right? So my perception is just one angle. My job is to assess the district and the community from various, I'll say, vantage points. And so for me, I already started meeting with each of the leadership team members and just asking them about their perspectives of the district. You know, what's going well, what's not, right? And if you think about it, their lens is different. So if I'm talking to somebody from technology, their lens is different. When I talked to Miss Gloria from construction, her lens was different. When I talked to about academics, their lens is different, right? But if we can take all of these meetings and the one-on-ones that I'm gonna have, we can paint a picture and we can kind of see the themes. So what needs to kind of like, this is like fire, you have to take care of it now. Or we have time and we can put some system in place and build it, right? I created a community engagement plan. And so that came about because after the first interview, I had the opportunity to ask them some questions, right? And so I asked them a couple of questions and I started taking notes. And the theme that kept coming out was community, 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 community. That's just the word you kind of got from all of them. And so in my mind, it was like, I need to get a pulse of the community, hear people's voices, get the different lenses in the different districts throughout our community, right? And we have that, and I'm gonna share that with the whole community. We're gonna put it on socials and put it out there, but for me, that's my accountability. This is what I said I'm gonna do. And guess what? If you don't see me out here going to the church or the library or the, I don't know, Home Depot, if that's what's on the list, hold me accountable to that. And so I think that will also just show the community, this is what she said she's gonna do. She's gonna put her money where her mouth is. And so that way I can get a voice from all the different stakeholders and then we can make informed decisions. I have some listening sessions that are gonna be set up. In the interviews that I'm conducting, I asked them, who else should I interview, right? And so people are giving me community member names that I need to know, but they're also giving me internal names. So whether it's a paraprofessional, a teacher, a principal, assistant principal, a director, or whatever. So I'm taking that information. I'm also gonna have focus groups at every campus. I'll meet with the principal and to ask them a certain, I'll say standard questions that I have for them, but I'm also gonna say, hey, you get to pick. I need a student group that I'm gonna talk to at your campus. You can pick the levels and whatever you want. I also need a parent group, right? But I also need a teacher and a paraprofessional group. And that'll paint a picture of what they see, all stakeholders see. It's gonna take time, but if you wanna do it right, you have to invest that time to listen, to ask questions, to seek to understand. A lot of times, in my opinion, people come and they're just almost like a bulldog, right? Or a bulldozer, if you will, and just like, we're gonna just do this. And I'm like, you don't know. You know, and so for me, it's about seeking to understand and then asking the questions to make sure I get the full picture, because somebody might say, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And then 5 people later, oh my gosh, this sucks. I hate it. I can't stand it, right? So my job is to say, okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting mixed reviews. So I think my job is to ask questions, learn, and after that, then we can kind of say, oh, this is the plan. Okay. So a couple things that I'll say already on the table, on the plate right now. So attendance, right? Attendance and boundaries. We have construction coming that's going to open next school year and things of that nature, right? So there's some, I'll say, non-negotiables that are already out there. Like, we have to do it. We were talking, and I said, I'm a processor. You remember that conversation? And so I said, yeah, I was like, who was that? And it just hit me. But I process. Now, there are some decisions where I'm just gonna have to be like, we gotta go, done, right? I get it, I know it, and I'm not, I'll say afraid of that or anything. But however, if you can take the time to invest and kind of learn and kind of just get all the little pieces and kind of figure it out, it's worth it. And so for me, that's important. So I don't come in with a cookie cutter plan or anything like that, but I will come and listen, and then after that, we will create the plan.